invested in a car control clinic with a group called FastSideways. And I think it was a good investment because one, I want to go fast.
I want to go fast.
Two, I want to be safe when I go fast on the racetrack.
Be careful, we're shoes in the house. Safety. Safety first, then teamwork.
And three, I think it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, buddy.
I love driving, and this is just another form of driving that I'm adding to my skill set. Now I'm in the FJ today because my M3 has a power steering leak, which apparently is normal for E36 M3s and basically all old BMWs. So number one, going fast. I have done track days, maybe 1 to 2 days every year for the last 10 or so years. And every track day I get a little bit better. I learn the line of the track. I learn a little bit more about myself and the car, but I'm always driving what I feel to be 7 or 8 tenths. And that's mainly because I just don't feel comfortable pushing the car past the limit because I don't know how to control it at the limit. What I realized was the fastest drivers are always driving the car at the limit. I guess I shouldn't say always, but know how to drive the car at the limit. And that enables them to be fast. And what this course did was enable me to feel the car at the limit, push it over the limit, and either see what it feels like to lose it altogether, or by the end of the day, I was able to save it when I felt like I pushed it past the limit and it needed to be caught. I have no doubt now that I'll be able to shave off a few seconds off my personal best on a few of these racetracks that I'm really familiar with. Because I feel like the car is where I want it to be. And if anything, I only want to improve the driver at this point. Number two, safety. 5 or 6 years ago, I actually owned a BRZ that I crashed. And this was because I wasn't trying to do anything fancy. I was just going around a turn too fast. I wasn't used to rear wheel drive, and you know, those cars are prone to oversteer. The car oversteered and I didn't know how to save it. I ended up totaling the car into a wall. Thankfully, no one was hurt. I was just a little shaken up. The ego was bruised. But it would have been nice if I had a course like this before that, so I would have known when the car was at the limit, and then two, how to save it. And in general, if I'm gonna be going faster, I also want to be safe doing it, and having a course like this really enables me to do that. And number three, it was just fun. We got to do, basic exercises around feeling how the car would respond right as it's about to go into slide and to save it. We did things like putting the cones in the middle and drifting the car around the cones, bringing in tighter, going out wider, just using the throttle and steering inputs and knowing what that felt like. Something that I never really got to practice or knew much about was trail braking. Look it up on YouTube or read about it. It is something that I really can't wait to put into use on the racetrack because I think it definitely will make me faster. And something I never thought, well, two things I never thought I'd be doing by the end of the day. One are figure 8 drifts. And two are Gymkhana turns.
Yeah, buddy. Woo-hoo.
Plus, just being able to know how to do donuts and drift the car is fun and a skill set that I wanted to learn. I never had the balls or budget to do it on the street. Mainly because, if I was going to get a ticket or wreck the car, which I have, I would just rather spend that money on a track day. Nick is a professional race car driver and a phenomenal instructor. He's a really fun guy himself, great sense of humor. I would check out his YouTube channel and the FastSideways site below if you want to learn more. So 10 out of 10, I would love to do another one of these clinics. I chewed up 6 sets of tires, so definitely bring some spares if you're going to do something like this. But I really cannot wait to get back on the racetrack. It is for sure gonna shave off a few seconds off my personal bests. So check out FastSideways, the link is below, as well as Nick's YouTube channel, and I'm looking forward to getting back out there.
I've literally never seen that. Oh my god.